There's only one thing scarier than a horse. Just kidding, there's nothing scarier than a horse, because a horse is the scariest animal on the earth. And that's why Ludwig the Holy Blade is the scariest boss in the Bloodborne games. You know what? There is one thing scarier than a horse. A horse with armor on. You took a creature that was too powerful and you put armor on it. Ludwig the Holy Blade, horse with armor. So, Ludwig the Holy Blade isn't totally a horse. He's a horseman, and not like a centaur. It's a horse that has fused with a man. It speaks English, but its mouth, the human mouth, is full of eyeballs. A mouth full of eyeballs attached to a horse. I think the scariest part of its design is the legs, which is arguably the scariest part of a horse. So the legs stick out at horrible angles, and it can back kick you as you do the boss battle, just like a real horse. That's one of the reasons why I'm terrified of horses. Their legs are too powerful. A horse can accidentally kill you. And here's the thing. I know that there's other animals that are just as powerful as horses, and even bigger than horses, but those other animals won't accidentally kill you. If they're gonna kill you, they will be upfront about their intentions. An elephant is really big, but if an elephant's gonna kill you, you probably did something to deserve it. Also, elephants cry, so if you messed up an elephant enough that it wants to kill you, that's your problem. You had that coming. A horse, however, can just accidentally kill you. If you just scare a horse and you're behind it and it decides to kick, you could just be dead. A horse has 5 points of attack, 4 legs, and a mouth. Also, horse teeth, they're too big. Look, I know that they only eat vegetables or whatever, but like, you gotta hold your hand all super flat when you feed a horse a carrot so it doesn't accidentally chomp your fingers off. Its teeth are too big, its jaws too powerful. Horses are scary, and I don't think people understand that. The people who do understand that are the people who made Ludwig the Holy Blade in Bloodborne. Also, when you defeat the boss, he becomes more insane if you talk to him, and the way his insanity is measured is becoming more like a horse. When you talk to him, he'll be speaking to you in English, in words, and then as he loses his mind, he starts neighing. And the crazier and wilder he is, the more he acts like a horse and neighs. That's the scariest thing they could think of. They were like, you know what's terrifying? A horse. Let's fuse its flesh with a man, and then the more he loses his mind, the closer to horsedom he'll become. That's fine. And not only did they take a horse, a frightening being, they made it more powerful by giving it armor and a sword. Now that horse has 6 points of attack, its 4 legs, its mouth, and a sword. My last point is that horses are too big. Horses are too big. Look at this picture of a horse that's bigger than a person. There it is. That horse could stomp you. Stomp the heck out of you. Stomp you dead. Ludwig the Holy Blade is massive. If he was just a man, that'd be okay. He'd just be a giant man with a sword. I'll just stab him. Whatever. No. He's a horseman. And he can kick at all kinds of angles. It's messed up. And like my other point, sure, there's animals that are bigger than horses. There's lots of animals that are bigger than people. But those animals are upfront about their intentions. We don't generally try to ride those animals because we know they're dangerous and people don't try to mess with them. And look, if you like horses, that's okay. I'm just trying to say, maybe think about why you like horses. And keep yourself safe.